Hey guys, it's Tashina with the Wishing Moon here, and I am doing this is the final love reading for Venus, Sagittarius. So Venus in Sagittarius. So if you don't know your Venus sign, it's pretty easy to get. You just go on any website. You can get it for free, astro.com or Cafe Astrology, any website that does your chart. And you just look under where your Venus is. And there you go. All right. And we're doing singles first. Okay. Singles, Saggies, and Venus. And I got take the lead, seek, or actually stop trying to seek. You know, when I was shuffling for Sagittarius, and I don't know if this is for singles or couples, but all I saw was like so many cards jumped out. There was like 3 or 4 that jumped out, and they were all sexual. Like it was all, so I don't know who's having all this sex. Venus in Sagittarius is having lots of sex this month, and it is steamy. Let's see. I got stop seeking. No need to seek any longer. Daydreams and decisions. So it's like that. I'm using the Heart Oracle deck, but it's that card. It's 7 of Cups, and it's the card of all the cups, and you know has all the different things in the 7 cups in the air, and you know you can't make a decision. So this is kind of like this woman is pausing to daydream, basically. Like she has so many choices she can't decide. Okay, and singles, you might have. I'm guessing that this this month is going to be really good for your ego. That's what it kind of feels like. It feels like if you're still not over, and it looks like you're still not over someone from the past, so you're starting to expand. I feel like you're not, if you're not over someone from the past, and in the beginning of the month it kind of still feels like that, like you still have this lingering energy of someone that you're holding on to still, like you haven't quite let them go, along with some expanding and preparing and taking the lead. So, and then you're like, I'm like, this is kind of like this really similar cards actually. Seek, which is in this deck is the Hermit, and then the 4 of Cups reversed, which is like both just like they're both, I mean, if this was in the upright, it would be exactly the same. It'd be like, okay, I am so bored and I need to like take this pause and meditate and like go. But it's like the energies are fighting a little bit. So maybe you're going back and forth between like not wanting to put the effort forth and then knowing that you need to. Like knowing that I don't want to be in this like stuck situation anymore, because you're daydreaming. You move on to this even daydream, like where you see all your options out there, you know. Well, you see a possibility of working together with somebody, with creating something that's real, like concrete, and then having the trust. That's a Fool. So taking a jump, taking a leap. So there's somebody that you want to take. It could be a Scorpio, because the Death card is a Scorpio, but that makes me feel like that's in the beginning of October. So it's kind of like right now. You know, I kind of did these towards the late end, you know, like already in October. So right now is when you're feeling like I'm not quite over somebody. And something has sparked that in you that you're like, okay, it's time to let go. Like, time to move on from this person. I now see like the new path, the new way of going. Like I now see like somebody has, you know, I don't see a person in here, which is really interesting. Like I don't see Knight of Cups. Okay, so here we go. Here's a person. So I didn't see necessarily somebody in here that kind of is showing you the way. It's like almost like you see, all right, it's time to let go of this this past relationship that like is over. Okay. And you keep going back and forth in like feeling like, okay, I don't want to put any more effort out. I don't want to put any effort out. And I know I need to. Okay. Mid-month. More stuff kind of towards the end of the month is daydreams and decisions. So you got all this stuff going on in your head. You're thinking, you're feeling, you're like, oh my gosh, I have so many options. I can't make the decision to do what I need to do. Okay. And I'm not feeling like I can work with other people. Like I don't want to even tell anybody else what's going on. You know, like I don't want to even ask for help. I don't want to put myself out there. I don't want anybody to know. Like you're like mistrustful. I don't even know if it's the word. I think you're not feeling like you can trust other people. You're not feeling like you want to take the leap. So singles, like what's up? Like Knight of Cups in reverse as well. So that's like a water sign, but it also is like not wanting to like put forth your cup, your emotion. You're not interested in putting yourself out there right now. Like you still feel this like energy from the past and you're not over it yet. Listen, Nine of Cups ends your reading, okay? Nine of Cups is a fantastic card. It's like the card of wish fulfillment and like partying and joyous, like potentially drinking too much though. So be careful of that, okay? So if you're trying to get out of this like feeling stuck, feeling like I want to be over this person, I want to trust people again, and you're using substance to do that, that is not the way to do it, okay? But make know that you have friends. You got friends, girl or boy, whatever. You have friends that you can seek that will help you get over this. Tell them, talk to them, like tell them like, hey, like I'm still not over this guy and or girl and or whatever, you know, and I need some help. Like, can we go out? Like, let's do something. Let's, you know, like you broaden a little bit, expand. I got some expansion. Like I keep hearing like expand your world a little bit. You're stuck here. I even see at the King of Pentacles reversed at the bottom of the Devil. I mean, it's over drinking, you know, being chained to something from the past. King of Pentacles in reverse is like stubborn and really like stuck somewhere, you know, like feeling like they don't want to move. So, you know what? Get out of your head, start talking to your friends, and go out and party a little bit. Don't overdrink. Don't get drunk and get messed up. That's it. Okay. And that's your singles reading. I'm going to do couples next. So just so you know, I want to talk a little bit about Venus in Sag. Venus in Sag tagline is, I love freedom, truth, and fun. Okay. Oop. There we go. And so Venus in Sagittarius is that typical person that always says, oh, I just haven't found the one, you know, like they use that excuse to stay single constantly, like to whore around a bit, you know, which is so funny because like I really did see so much sex for you guys, but these readings, like this singles reading did not necessarily show much sex. So I don't know. You let me know because I'm curious. All right. So you got third eye chakra. So listening to your intuition, success and growth. Awaiting results. So you're no longer waiting. You have results. and then just breathe, which is the Four of Swords, which is like rest after like some kind of battle or strain or putting yourself out there. So a mirror, you're mirroring someone. Okay. And healing begins as your additional card over here. So that is the Six of Swords. Oh, you got the Fool again in this one. Six of Swords, harmony after strain. So it could be you got some major arcana here in the beginning of the month with the third eye chakra. Okay. So you listened to what you needed to. Whatever spirit was telling you, whatever your soul was telling you, you listened because you got beginning of the month, and that's right now, basically. Okay. If you're watching it, you know, around the 10th, which that's kind of when I'm doing it, when I'm taping these, it's right now. The Chariot is about movement. It's also a Cancer sign. It's about like knowing your goals. It's about like you have the balls to go after your goals. The Empress along with that is fantastic. It's like you not only have the momentum, but you have the grounded, loving, passionate energy to actually go after what you want. And so that is a fantastic energy. And within a relationship, that kind of symbolizes like you're not fearful of like speaking your mind. You know exactly where this relationship is going. You can feel the energy. Let's see. This is also, so this success and growth card, in this Heart Oracle deck, it's the purple ones are wands, and then the red are pentacles, and this is swords. So that's like the 8 of wands, okay? And that's like communication. It says success and growth. I mean, fantastic. Like, speedy action, like knowing where you want your arrows to go, you know, pointing your arrows. Communication is strong here. The Fool. So you're not afraid. You're gonna take a leap no matter, like, no one's gonna step, no one's in your way. Let's put it that way. No one is going to get in your way. You've got awaiting results, which is the Seven of Pentacles, right? In reverse. So, you know, upright, I would have thought, okay, you're waiting. You're waiting for a moment. But no, you got to reverse. You're like, you already know. You've got your results. Your results are handed to you. So whatever you're putting effort into is working right now. The relationship is working. It is like, I'm going to take all these. It is... All right. Okay. Done with burden and feeling like you have to fight. There's no more of that. Done with patience and waiting, and you've already gone in. This is similar to this, okay? This is like no longer waiting. The results are here, like I said. You went in, you figured it out, you've got your answers, and it could be because you're reminiscing, you're thinking about the past, maybe even like healing over a heartbreak from the past. Someone someone let you down. It could be from a child, even like someone you have a child with, or it could be, one of your children. It could be a miscarriage even that you're healing from. All of these things that are coming up for me, like I'm like, okay, for some reason I keep seeing children, so I'm like, it seems like it's related to children, that something broke your heart, okay? Seven of Cups. So that's that card of having so many choices that you don't know which one to take. I feel like that's kind of going with the Just Breathe card, which is Four Swords. And that's like rest, a rest. So you see there's a mirror, okay? This is what it looks like to me. So it looks like you are moving along great, okay? You are taking these new actions. You feel this success in your relationship. It's bonding. Someone is supporting you. You feel like you're going with your intuitive nature, and you maybe there's a miscarriage, because I see this Empress card, and it's kind of making me feel like maybe somebody was pregnant and lost the baby. Like someone got results from something about a child that was like tougher than they expected, you know. And then here you are, like taking a pause. Like that's your rest after this difficult time. So this whole new world didn't start for you at the end of the month because something happened to it. You know, I know this is not going to resonate for everybody, okay? And if it's not about a miscarriage with a baby, which kind of really, I'm being so drawn to that, and I know that's like only a select few, but for some reason, like that is what Spirit is telling me to say, you know, like, I also see though, I'm going to pull a couple more cards on healing, but like, I also see like the healing of it and how it needed to happen this way. Like there's some harmony that is created because of it. Like the world actually balances out because of what happens. The Chariot's a Cancer card. Okay. Communication. There's so much communication. Some communication is coming in really fast. It's going to change the whole course of fate. Okay. You get a Wheel of Fortune and this fast communication coming in. And the Moon, which is like something hidden that comes to light. Okay. So I want to give just one more scenario, just in case. I mean, not just in case, but just because, like I said, I know it's a select few that reading is going to hit. Okay. So looking good in the beginning of the month. You're really leading. Like I said, the beginning of the month is fantastic. Like you're feeling on top of the world. You feel like you have planted seeds. They are growing. You are like taking the leap of faith that you needed to take, and it's feeling really great. And then about mid-month to end of month, some news comes in. It's a fast like communication that comes through that perhaps you were even waiting for. And it could be from someone from the past that broke your heart. Maybe you get the clarity that you needed. Maybe you get to hear why that happened. Maybe you get, because the Hermit reverse is kind of like the truth coming out. So maybe you get to hear what's really going on, like what really happened with you guys, you know, from a past relationship that ended. Um, Maybe that opens up some choices for you. Maybe that starts to hurt and it actually shows you the mirror of yourself where now you're looking at the whole relationship differently, like that you had been. Because you thought this person was doing all this and now hearing what the communication that comes in is now clear that you were part of this, that you were actually the mirror to this relationship, that you were half of the problem. Okay, and that allows you to start healing. That moon, healing. Healing begins. End of the month is going to be all about healing. It's going to slow you down. It's going to make you feel like new things aren't coming in for me, but it's what needs to happen. So, and I know right now you're probably thinking like, oh, I'm in the top, you know, it's great. Like, because that's the energy. It was like, oh my gosh, like I want this beginning energy here. Um, but there's going to be news coming in. So careful how you respond, I guess. That's what it feels like. How you respond to some of this news, because some of it you're going to need to hear because you're going to need to heal from it. Okay, couples. All right, could be a baby daddy too. I just got that. Be a baby daddy coming back in to talk to you about kids, about your kids together. Okay. So I'm going to just pull a romance angel deck from the romance angel deck. Baby daddy or baby mommy, you know. I keep saying daddy, but that's because I have a baby daddy. Anyway. Okay, let's see. So, singles, couples. Any more advice during Virtue Romance Angel deck for... Oh, I wanted to talk about Sagittarius and Venus, or Venus and Sagittarius, a little bit more. So, they are honest in love. They are not players. Once they commit, once they feel tied down. This is such a weird dichotomy actually with Sagittarius because in Venus, because they have this unique ability to play the field because they love freedom and they love to travel and they love adventure and all that, and they love education and learning new cultures, and they will, you know, date people from other cultures because they are, all that stuff excites them, right? But the minute they feel like they're tied down, that's actually like they take that on as responsibility for, like, within a relationship. They don't take that on as a negative. I know that sounds bad, but like they actually take that on as like, now I'm committed to you and no longer need to like whore around or like mess around with anybody else. They believe in similar goals and they want to connect with you on a philosophical harmony. They like to deeply connect in a spiritual way. That is their deep connection. Also, they like to joke around a lot, and they like to, when people poke fun at them, and they poke fun at themselves, and they like to laugh. That's their big thing. They're clowns. You know, they have insane sexual stamina. So if you're like, they will support you if you want to do anything educationally. Like if you're interested in going back to school or anything, they're like all in. They're like, yeah, let's all go back to school, you know, like education or spirituality. If you're interested in like looking into something new spiritually, they want to know about it and they want to encourage you to do it. That is a really awesome, like encouraging. Okay, this is all you got. I was hoping something else would come up. So Sagittarius, Venus in Sagittarius, like wild, crazy, adventurous, jumping out of planes kind of people. They want to do stuff with you, hold your hand while you guys are bungee jumping. You know, that's the kind of people they are. Yeah, and they freedom, like truth, like no bullshit though. It's like no honest, you know. Okay, you guys got unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay, so you take that as you wish. And if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't. But yeah, thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. I'd love to hear comments. So send me a message if you'd like, and I'll write you back. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.